We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Cole Hamels will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Miami, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. In there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie MLB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's there. 1 out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 2nd home run early in the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the 1st.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And it's fouled away. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. 2nd inning set to go, and next to bat will be the 1st baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hamels, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That is it.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Markakis. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Rojas is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just behind the fastball there, two strikes now. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And there's one down now.
The third baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Ozuna, the runner at second with one away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there, and it's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Anderson takes charge and he's got it. 2 down. Robert Duggar is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 64, Robert Duggar.
Ozzie Albies will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away.
Albies.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Albies, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The set and the 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Isan Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Robert Duggar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan VR.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Ready with the 0-2.
Ball. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
VR arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but called a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out with the man at first. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch rolled slowly down the first baseline. Camargo A switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much. But with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Helpful.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bounce towards the mound. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Back outside.
(5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count.
No strike.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
One run, just one hit, and one error so far for the Marlins. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpire's got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now for the Marlins, Harold Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. And he is in there.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Diaz.
Digging in now, Isan Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Duggar.
So here now is the pitcher, Robert Duggar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A ball and a strike now. 5 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that thing's out.
Jonathan Villar would be next. Three and 1. Here it is. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ender Inciarte is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Ender Inciarte.
Lays off 1-0, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's gonna make the catch, and he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. This remains a 5-all ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Luke Jackson, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. 1-1, here it is. And it's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Aguilar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 5. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Freeman is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 6-6.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He doubled his last time through. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
One out and a runner on third. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. But he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Johan Camargo as he grounds one briskly to short. He's right there in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Charlie.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 6. Now batting, Harold Ramirez, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Harold Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. A.J. Minter comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
A.J. Minter.
Isan Diaz will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Isan Diaz.
Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two and two.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here now the 2-2. Left side. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Danny Echeverria is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Echeverria.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Smith will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Now pitching.
Sean Rodriguez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Second and batting 9, number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey. Down to 3-1.
Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Shane is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, James Green.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
No, that's down. Hey.
Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 delivery. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball two. Runners on first with one down. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runners on the move for second. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Runner going a second time. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Mark Melanson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Brian Anderson will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down and away, one ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. 3-1. Jesus Aguilar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Last half of the seventh here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Brad Boxberger is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flower.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. O'Day is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 56, Darren
Dansby Swanson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. And 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Still 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
Nope. That's a
That
ball.
misses. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is.
Got a full count.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Francisco Cervelli will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Magneuris Sierra will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Miami down to their last strike. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will put this one away, and the Braves have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luke Jackson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. Trey Turner plated 3 runs on the day, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Brewers at home 10-8. The Chicago Cubs took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they plundered the Pirates 9-2. The Cards knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. Brian Dozier was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Friars took care of the Rockies 6-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Miguel Andujar collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 4-1. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. C.J. Cron plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 6-4. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-1. The Minnesota Twins put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the A's 17-6. The Houston Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-4. The Texas Rangers beat the visiting Rays 5-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.